Thank you for stopping by this video. As you saw in the banner a moment ago, if you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. As always, I appreciate hearing from you in the comment section. So anytime if you want to say something, if you want to request a future drawing for the video, I'd be more than happy to hear your request and see what I can do to make that happen for you. So this is my concept of death that I promoted in the last video, the little short trailer clip that you saw. So I hope you get a chance to see it. I hope you like what you see. So I've always wondered, and I'm going to tell a personal story about myself here. When I was younger, I saw the movie Ghost. And as I saw this movie, one of the things I thought was really interesting about this movie was that there was a brief moment near the end of the movie where, and by the way, I'm not going to say spoilers because, come on, the movie has been plus 20 years ago. So if you haven't seen the movie Ghost, oh well. Anyway, there's a moment where this guy who does something horrible, I'm not sure if he did it to Patrick Swayze's character or who he did it to. Anyway, these creatures came out of the street, these shadow creatures, if you will, came out of the street and kind of grabbed Patrick Swayze, this guy, and they dragged him into the streets, and he was hollering and screaming and everything. It was really kind of a violent moment. And so I always thought, I wonder if for some people death is this kind of grueling, agonizing thing, and if for other people death is this kind of peaceful walk out of this life and into the next, into the eternal, if you will. And so I thought, well, what if you did death as two people, not one? And so that's kind of the idea that stuck in my head, and so that's the idea that stuck in my heart. So that's what I wanted to present with you all today, is this idea of death as two people. And so the first drawing that you're seeing, of course, the first piece of that puzzle is death, the big brooding version of death. And then the next version of death that you're going to see in this as time goes on, and again, the idea is the true idea of this ultimately is about the four horsemen of the apocalypse together, somehow coming together. Not sure how I'm going to bring them together, not sure what the story idea is yet, but part of the comic book I'm working on is not necessarily just comics. I want to put out concepts that I want to work on in the future, either in writing or in a comic form. And so I wanted to put that into this book so that way people can get a chance to see them. And so you have the very male, very high power, very almost, if you think about, action-y version of death in my head. And then his sister, so to speak, is more of the peaceful, let me walk you into the light type of death. But anyway, this is just the idea. This is what I wanted to share with you. Do me a favor, if you really like this video, there are more videos on the channel that you're going to love, so please check those out. Really appreciate it. Share them with your friends. And above all else, do me a favor. Be blessed and be a blessing to somebody.